geography, political science in the colleges, but nobody ever teaches you how to set your goals. Neither the parents, nor the teachers, nor the education institutions. When Ramesh ji talked about attitude, what for to have the attitude? You have to have attitude with a particular objective that you want to attain it. If you love something about which you are passionate, be sure you are going to make a success of it. It must be drilled from the beginning, from a reasonable standard, as to what is the objective of your education, why you want to have it. A study was conducted by Harvard University in 1953 on the power of the goals. They went to the students of a high class, 9th or 10th. What do you want to become? They didn't question them anything. What is the objective? Only 7% people had goals. 93% people did not know what to do and what to become in life. They just took this system, kept record. They have a social security system. After 25 years, they traced students of this class, wherever they were, through social security number, again approached them what they had become. It is a revelation, because such studies are done only in USA. Very rare studies are done on this kind of thing in India or elsewhere. They found that 7% people who had gold had 80% wealth of the life of the entire class, and 93% had only 20% wealth. That is, you add their salary, their professional income, and other things also. So, I know the hall is almost empty, but at least it is the duty of the parents who are sitting here, as well as the educational authorities, to set one period, maybe in 2-3 months here, to decide what they want to become. This will not do कि कुछ भी चलेगा. Any job is good enough. Number 2, I would also say here that there is no shortcut in life except the work, work and work. Look at yourself. Some of you are the captains of industry, the business. When the work is required, you don't look at the clock. Ye 5 baj gaya hai. It is 5 o'clock, it's time to close down. You sit down till the work is done. That is how the private sector in India has made progress. And unfortunately, the government sector is lagging behind. Because you look at the clock and then you go away. काम जाए बाहर में, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता जो है. This is a truth, this is a reality. And mind you, the difference between success and failure is only of a few minutes. Some of you might have seen races, horse races. The horse which wins by a head length, because it is trained for half a second more than others. And it gets millions and millions of rupees or dollars in the race. Nobody remembers who came second. They remember who came first. Look at any businessman, any professional. It is what you do repeatedly makes you excellent. Now you say so-and-so doctor is very good and so-and-so dancer is very good. as our friends Raghav and Preeta are doing here. Probably how many hours has gone behind this kind of rehearsals? So a good doctor means he has done thousands of operations. He can cut a body and do the operation blind eye. So I would urge you, friends, this formula is applicable not only to the students but in every aspect of life. Secondly, we are generally negative. If some child gets bad marks, you are useless, you will never amount to in life. No! You say it doesn't matter if you haven't got good marks this time. Maybe next time it will be better. Look at the sun. Sometimes the clouds come. It covers, it doesn't start crying. Look, where is my heat? Where is my light? So tell the children, doesn't matter, next time you will do better. Encouragement is 9/10 education. Look at the employees. You tell a person, you've done very well. And I can assure you, appreciation works wonder. I have worked with 3 Prime Ministers. Whenever I told even the Prime Minister, sir, this has been an excellent policy, sometimes they would smile, sometimes they would nod, and I could see that even the highest of the high, from whom all honors flow in the nation, they would welcome appreciation. So, ladies and gentlemen, appreciation should not be only for the children. It should be for the husband, for the wife, and for each other. And I compliment Raghav that he could still dance beautifully with his wife. Dancing with somebody else's wife is all right, but dancing with your own wife with passion is very commendable. I mean, how happy she will feel and how much she will trust you. Ladies and gentlemen, I would also say here, please understand, you have to become your own cheerleader. Nobody is going to clap for you. You must learn to pat yourself. I don't know whether my friend Ramesh will agree with me or not. But unless you think highly of yourself, nobody is going to think well of you. Look at a person who thinks poorly, who talks poorly, who walks poorly. Does anybody think well of himself? And ultimately, things turn out best in life. It is a question of simple passion. Now, our problem is that we want things to be done right for the first time. It never happened. A small tip I would like to give. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever may be the position, I have seen my own colleagues, yaar mood nahi banta, I am not in a mood to work, aaj ban nahi raha. Do not wait for mood. There is nothing you can accomplish if you go on waiting for the mood. Your mind must know it has got to work. And it has to produce results, and you will find the results will come as you desire. So, there are a lot of PhDs, MBBS, doctors. It is not what you know, but what you use that makes a difference. I have also seen, sometimes we say here, I must plead guilty, it is not revealing a secret. When I joined Karnataka, they would say, no, this is Rahu Kala, this is not the right time to do the work. some calamity will fall. I said, doesn't matter, keep on working.